Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt like your eyes were so dry that you could barely open them? Like sandpaper was scratching against your eyelids? Or maybe throughout the day your eyes sting, burn, or water uncontrollably, making it hard to read, watch television, or even enjoy a walk outdoors. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Millions of seniors over 60 struggle with dry eyes every single day, and it can feel like your independence is slowly being stolen from you. But what if I told you that the solution to this painful, frustrating problem could be found in something as simple and natural as the fruits you choose to eat? Today, I am going to share with you 4 superfruits that research shows can bring back the moisture to your eyes, soothe irritation, and protect your vision as you age. And trust me, you are going to want to hear about the last fruit on this list because it has a secret power that most eye doctors never even talk about. Before we dive into these incredible fruits, I want to take a moment and ask you something personal. Have you ever felt embarrassed when you are sitting with family or friends and suddenly your eyes start tearing uncontrollably, or you are constantly rubbing them because they are dry and itchy? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might be the very encouragement another senior needs to know they are not alone in this struggle. So please, take a moment while listening to type in your thoughts. I promise you, someone will read it and feel comforted. Now, let us start with the first superfruit that can work wonders for eye moisture: blueberries. These little gems may look small, but they are bursting with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which help improve blood flow to the eyes. When the tiny capillaries in your eyes receive better circulation, it allows more oxygen and nutrients to reach the tear glands that keep your eyes hydrated. Imagine your eyes as a garden. If the soil does not get enough water, it dries out and cracks. But once water flows freely, the garden comes back to life. Blueberries work the same way for your eyes, restoring that natural flow and giving your tear glands the support they need. I once spoke with a gentleman named Robert, age 72, who had struggled with severe eye dryness for years. He told me he tried countless artificial tears, ointments, and even prescription drops, but nothing lasted longer than a few hours. Then he began adding a cup of blueberries to his breakfast every morning, either in oatmeal or a smoothie. Within just a few weeks, he noticed his eyes felt less gritty. 2 months later, he could sit at his desk and read for hours without constantly blinking or rubbing. He said it felt like a cloud had lifted from his eyes. That is the power of nature when we give it the chance to work. Now let us talk about the second fruit: oranges. Seniors often forget that vitamin C is not just for boosting the immune system. It is also one of the most critical nutrients for eye health. Vitamin C helps repair damaged tissues, reduces inflammation in the tear ducts, and even helps the body produce collagen, which is a building block of the cornea. When your cornea stays healthy, your tears spread evenly across the eye surface, preventing those irritating dry patches. Oranges, with their juicy, refreshing sweetness, are like nature's own medicine for eye moisture. A woman named Linda, age 68, shared her story with me. She had been dealing with red, irritated eyes every single evening. She blamed it on reading too much on her tablet. But when her doctor told her she was low in vitamin C, she began eating 1 orange a day. Within weeks, not only did her eye redness fade, but she also noticed her skin looking brighter and her energy levels improving. She laughed and told me she did not realize how connected the eyes were to the whole body until she made that one small change. Seniors, if you want a simple, delicious way to restore moisture to your eyes, adding oranges or fresh squeezed orange juice to your routine could be life-changing. The third fruit on our list is one many people overlook: kiwi. Kiwis are loaded with vitamin E and omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients are vital for keeping the oily layer of your tears healthy. You see, tears are not just water. They are made up of 3 layers: a watery layer, a mucus layer, and an oily layer. If that oily layer breaks down, your tears evaporate too quickly, leaving your eyes feeling dry and burning. Kiwi fruit helps strengthen that oily shield, keeping the moisture locked in. One of my patients, Harold, who was 75, had always been skeptical about natural remedies. He relied on prescription drops for years, but after his granddaughter begged him to try adding kiwi to his daily diet, he gave in. Within a month, he called me and said, "You are not going to believe this, but I have not reached for my eye drops all week." He told me his vision felt more comfortable, his eyes looked less bloodshot, and he even slept better at night because his eyes were not bothering him. Sometimes nature surprises even the biggest skeptics. Before I reveal the fourth and final fruit, I want to pause for a moment. If you are finding this information helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. More importantly, share in the comments which of these fruits you are most excited to try. It will inspire others in this community to take action for their own eye health. Now, the last fruit may shock you because it is not usually thought of as a fruit for eye health. It is watermelon. Yes, that summer favorite that brings back childhood memories of picnics and family gatherings is actually one of the most hydrating fruits you can eat. Watermelon is made up of over 90% water, and it also contains lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that protects the delicate tissues in your eyes from oxidative stress. When your eyes are hydrated and protected, dryness cannot take hold as easily. Let me share a story about a woman named Margaret, age 70, who loved gardening but had to give it up because the wind and pollen made her eyes unbearably dry. Her daughter encouraged her to start eating a few slices of watermelon every day during the summer. To her surprise, her eyes not only felt more comfortable outdoors, but she also found she had more stamina for her favorite hobby. By staying hydrated from the inside out, her eyes became resilient enough to handle the outdoor elements she once feared. So seniors, the 4 super fruits that can bring relief and moisture back to your eyes are blueberries, oranges, kiwi, and watermelon. Each one works in a different but complementary way. Blueberries improve circulation, oranges strengthen tissues with vitamin C, kiwis restore the oily tear layer, and watermelon hydrates and protects with antioxidants. Imagine the power of combining them in your weekly diet. A smoothie with blueberries and kiwi for breakfast, an orange for your midday snack, and a juicy slice of watermelon in the afternoon. That is not just a tasty menu, it is a natural prescription for healthier, happier eyes. But let me be clear. This is not about replacing your doctor or throwing away your eye drops. This is about giving your body the tools it needs to heal and restore itself. Dry eyes are not just a minor annoyance. If left untreated, they can lead to more serious vision problems. That is why small daily changes like eating these fruits can make such a big difference over time. Now I want to ask you, have you tried any of these fruits for your eyes before? Did you notice a difference? Please share your experience in the comments. When seniors talk to each other and share their health journeys, we create a community of support that is stronger than any single doctor's advice. Your words might be the very encouragement someone else needs to take the first step toward healing. And as we close, I want you to remember this. Your eyes are windows to the world, but they are also windows to your soul. Taking care of them is not just about avoiding dryness or irritation. It is about protecting your ability to see the faces of your loved ones, the beauty of a sunset, the joy of a grandchild's smile. And if something as simple and natural as a handful of fruit can help preserve that gift, why not give it a try? So seniors, the next time you sit down for breakfast or head to the grocery store, think about adding blueberries, oranges, kiwi, and watermelon to your cart. Your eyes will thank you, your body will thank you, and your future self will thank you. And do not forget to leave a comment below about which fruit you will try first. Let us inspire each other to keep our vision clear, our eyes comfortable, and our hearts full of hope. Because sometimes the greatest healing comes not from a pill or a drop, but from the simple gifts of nature.